It's a night better. Tyler Anderson, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Therefore it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out.
In the second, Boston.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Anderson, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Bounce it to the left side, and there's out number 2. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. The windup and the 0-1. And right into the shift. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Hit down the third base line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. His home run total sits as the 8th best in the National League entering play. 1-0 the count. LeMahieu leads off first with 1 away. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to rotate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. 2 out with the man at first.
That's a ball.
1-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
They'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line hard to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. In now for Colorado, David Dahl. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Right fielder.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Ryan McMahon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. McMahon, 23 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Addison Russell. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box, Kyle Hendricks. He swings and grounds it to short. Story brings it in. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Second baseman.
Striding in, Javier Baez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to short. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Digging in to try it again, Ian Happ. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Blackmon on the move. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to left. Parra is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. First pitch on its way.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Schwarber has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Tyler Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Happ waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. In is Gerardo Parra. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. LeMahieu is off of first with 2 away. Grounded to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parra sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Wilson Contreras. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Blackmon going back at the track, the wall, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. 19th home run for him on the season, and with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Waiting on it is Dahl, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Addison Russell.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
In there, strike one. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Now the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing. Striding in once again, Kyle Hendricks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Baez will head for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be agreeing.
Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that's off the left field wall. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Throw won't get him.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, D-Row.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home. And I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Cubs pick up a... And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first down. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
In there, no balls and a strike. McMahon stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Iannetta behind now, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Another 0-2 coming. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Raimel Tapia will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Low for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Kyle Freeland takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 21.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And set to go now to the shortstop, Ben Zobrist. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. Blackmon is under it, and that ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cubs. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Parra on second. Blackmon is over at first with 1 away. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in 1 game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
The 0-2 pitch. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Missed with a breaking ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Ryan McMahon would be next. And look out. That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
No balls and a strike to count.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Schwarber is in pursuit. And he makes the catch as just the one run comes across. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Addison Russell. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Russell.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
The batter, Hector.
Striding in once again, Kyle Hendricks. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And the throw in gets away from him. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hit.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackman is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball right into the shift. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Ready for another chance? Chris Iannetta will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
behind 0-2 now. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1. Ian Desmond will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A bouncer up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
I really can't believe that the umpire is letting him stick around here. That's the 4th hitter he's plugged. Enough is enough. Get this guy the game before he hurts someone.
In is Gerardo Parra, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1, here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that.
Hitting guys back-to-back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. LeMahieu at second. Parra at first. 2 out in the inning. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 2 left for Colorado. They trail big. It's 9-1. Adam Ottavino comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. At third, Arenado. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Here's Addison Russell. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of a great slider that time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Up next for the Cubs.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third. So we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
Into the box now, Kyle Hendricks. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and the Cubs squander what. Here's Nolan Arenado. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that gets something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Very weakly on the ground. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A changeup over the inside corner. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouchback.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base. But you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
0-1 count and the pitch. No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Ryan McMahon. He flew out in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Iannetta. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah,
And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it a 9-3 ball game. Tony Walters will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Iannetta at second with 2 down. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
There's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there as all of a sudden the inning is now over. And a look there at part of downtown Denver as we get set for the 9th inning from the home of the Rockies, Coors Field. Mike Dunn enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch coming, here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now
digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First offering on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. And into left field for a 1-out hit. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that. So the lineup flips over and digging in. DJ LeMahieu. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit down the line at first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Standing in, Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here it comes. Oh, and they come in and get him again. And this is just not how you play the game.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Schwarber on the move. 2 gone. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He was a ground out victim last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Parra leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Last strike now for Colorado. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. In now for Colorado, David Dahl. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. Chicago took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
It's Sunday morning.